What's up YouTube? For tonight I have a full US President's team. This was a pretty interesting idea and I did laugh when I read it for the first time. If you have a theme team you'd like me to use, put it in the comment section, go. Highest thumbs up comment will be the winner. If you do have something interesting and a little bit of a different team, I may pick a two for a Mystery Monday, which always definitely happens on Monday. Anyways, thanks everyone for coming up to the stream yesterday. It was really fun. It was cool. That's about it. Let's get on to this battle anyway. Had lots of battles with this team, especially because there was some lolsy Pokemon to use. But this battle definitely took the cake. It was quite a long battle too. Okay, so we had a Noivern lead, and I'm leading with my Rotom Watch, the most original Pokemon on my team. Right, anyways, Noivern is going to swap out there. I was half expecting it to stay in, but I thought, well, I'll just Volt Switch here anyway, because that's my best bet in case it does stay in and attack me. Now, this is a special defensive Rotom Wash. What was I going to say? I was gonna crack a pun then. I forgot what the pun was. I'll remember it in a second. Anyways, into my Sudowoodo. Now, this is a choice band Sudowoodo, so I got max health, max attack, adamant nature, and I got Stone Edge on this as my main stab. I got Sucker Punch, Ice Punch, and Hammer Arm. I went for the Stone Edge here and praying it didn't miss. Suicune is going to swap in, and this was an absolute nightmare the whole battle. Okay, so Stone Edge here, it hits, which is nice, and very nice damage there, so it's a 3-hit KO. Don't want to risk a Scald or anything like that, and even a miss, it's going to probably try and set up Calm Minds or something. So into Abra, and it Calm Minds on the swap, so I wanted to try something here. Bit of a ballsy move. If it pulled it off, it'd be really awesome. Okay, so it sets up the Calm Mind. Thought, well, it may try and set up another Calm Mind. Let's go for the trick here. So I've got a Choice Scarf on my Abra here, and I swap items. I get the leftover, sorry, a Chesto Berry. I thought it was going to be leftovers. There's a Chesto Berry, and they locked themselves into the Calm Mind. So that's awesome. That Suicune is completely fucked now. It has to swap out. It's locked into Choice Scarf. That works so well. So I thought, well, they're gonna swap again. So let's troll them again. Let's trick them next time. Florks comes in at this time. I trick the Chesto Berry to the Florks, and I get the leftovers from the Florks, and they get the Chesto Berries. That was awesome. I just completely fucked two Pokemon. So I'm going to Psyshock here. That does some solid damage to Florks, hitting it defensively, of course. Florks is going to go for Moonblast here. I somehow survive on 2 health. I was like, what? I must have got like minimum damage on Abra or something. Anyway, wasn't even complaining at all. Went for Psyshock here again. I thought they may swap out, but they didn't. Maybe they didn't want to take any incoming damage from Abra. He's got a lot of special attack actually. Okay, so Florks is down. That's a lot of the stall out the way. I was very happy with that. Nice little start here. This Abra was working perfectly. Okay, so Infernape comes in, and like the Mach Punch was just screaming out here, so I want to save Abra for later on. Okay, so into my defensive wall, my Sandshrew. Now Sandshrew was pretty interesting in this battle too. Okay, so it takes that pretty well. I can see that there's Life Orb on the Infernape too. Right, I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I go for Toxic or should I go for Bulldoze? I'm running a Rest, Sleep, Talk, Bulldoze, and Toxic. Works pretty nice on Sandshrew. Okay, so Suicune comes in here, and I'm going to go for the Toxic. It's a Choice Scarf, so I was half thinking, well, it may go for Scald, and if it does, I'm going to take a lot of damage, even with Everlight, because I put everything into health and defense. Obviously, there's no point doing special defense on Sandshrew. Okay. I'm thinking it's either going to go for Scald, or it may go for Rest. I'm not really sure. I went to the Abra anyway, and it goes for Rest, so it's going to heal itself up there, but it doesn't have the Aromatherapy. If that Florks did have it, it doesn't have that Aromatherapy there. But it's going to be asleep, so that's a little bit annoying. But I'm pretty sure I can 3-hit it with Abra with Psychic, or even 2-hit it. Okay, so Suicune's obviously going to swap out there because it's locked into Choice Scarf Rest, new meta. In comes the Absol, expecting a Psychic type move. I went for the trick there again, but I guess my trick, my trick backfired that time. But it's fine. I was wondering, what are they going to do? Sucker Punch or Knock Off? I think I went for Trick again here, just to see if they had Sucker Punch or not. And it fails. I'm like, nice. I knew they'd have Sucker Punch. I was thinking, sometimes they do carry Knock Off and Sucker Punch, or I don't know, or the Night Slash. I was thinking, I better not take my chances there again, because that little trick was obvious. Okay, into a Bomber Snow this time. I'm going to get that up, that Snow Warning. Now this is a Choice Specs Obama Snow. And play rough here, that's not going to do too much to me. It does about a quarter, I guess. which is fine. Now I was thinking, let's go for, I could either go for Giga Drain here with choice specs, and it fucking has Fire Blast, so that's interesting, and that just completely shreks me. I was Choice Scarf, I was Assault Vest there, but even that 4 times with the Assault Vest, it wasn't enough for me to live. Okay, I was max health and max special attack. Okay, into Farfetch'd here. I was very much looking forward to use my Farfetch. It's going to use Knockoff, which I thought it may have. So I live on my Focus Sachet. That's cool. That's cool. And I go for the Flail here, so I get that full power Flail, and it just annihilates the Mega Absol. That was so good. I get that kill. That was one of the highlights of this match. And obviously I'm going to go down to Hail there, but it was completely worth it. Farfetch killed Mega Absol. Yes. Okay, so 2 pokes down each. Things are pretty even. In comes the Inferno again. Now I thought, well, let's swap in my Sandshrew to this, because I'll probably be in Mach Punch range, because let's face it, it's a Abra. It's got like paper thin defenses. It Mach Punches again. That does pretty much nothing to my Sandshrew. Now I was thinking, what should I do here? Should I go for rest, anticipating maybe a Flare Blitz or something? Because I am getting pretty close to half health. I thought, let's go for rest this turn. It close combat's there, so it does fair chunk of damage to me, but Sandra is so bulky with Everlight. I'm not sure if that's running Adamant or Jolly. I'd say it'd be probably running or Naive. I wasn't sure if it was a mix attacker yet. Anyway, I just went for rest, and that's going to get all my health back, so that's cool. Inferno can continue risking going for whatever move it wants to, but I am actually packing Bulldoze on this set. Okay, so they're going to withdraw their Inferno. That's fine. I'm going to Sleep Talk here. So the Noivern comes in. So I can't really touch Noivern at all. I do have Toxic. They frisk out my Everlight, which is pretty obvious anyway. I wouldn't have taken that close combat so well. That was a key giveaway there. I just went for Sleep Talk anyway. And Sandshrew looks so good when you use the moves. It does a little roly-poly. And I get the Toxic off. So that was great. Yeah, I couldn't have hoped for anything better than that. So the Noivern is Toxic now. So I've got my Special Defense Rotom Wash. And I'm going to swap that back in to take whatever special attack this thing is going to throw at me. I've got the throw THROH, and we're going to go for a Draco Meteor on me. Now this does a fair decent amount of health for me, considering I'm very bulked out in special defense and health completely. I've got Pain Split on this because the Rotom Forms doesn't have a lot of health even at max, and I find Pain Split works nicely for that recovery there on this set. So I've got Will-O-Wisp, Pain Split, Volt Switch, and Hydro Pump, and it was bulked out in health and special defense, obviously hindering attack. Okay, I just went for Will-O-Wisp, so nice prediction there. If they were predicting that was good by them. Probably gave my set away that I was a utility Rotom instead of just the normal Choice Specs or Choice Scarf one. Anyways, thinking it may have like Thunder Punch. That'd be the only reason to swap it in, unless they were confident they could get the kill with close combat, and I was right, it did have Thunder Punch. So it's full physical, it's going to Flare Blitz me here. It does a fair amount of damage, does half damage to me considering. I went for the Sleep Talk here, thinking that'd be my best option here. Hoping that I get Bulldoze. It'd be absolutely wonderful if I got Bulldoze. If I didn't get Bulldoze, it would be bad because it would probably be able to get me down. And I get the Bulldoze, so I love how Sandshrew rolls and attacks. I'd love actually to do a Sandshrew sweep. What do you guys think? I haven't done a Sandshrew sweep. Just the animation. Anyways, in comes Noivern. So I'm going to have to check yet another Drake or Meteor probably, so I have to swap in to my Rotom Wash. Now I was thinking, well, I can take this one, then probably go for the Pain Split afterwards. It actually Hurricanes, which is interesting. It doesn't get a Confusion, which was good. That was handy. Okay, so I'm thinking, well, I could go for Pain Split here, get some more health back, and finish it off with a Volt Switch. That sounds pretty good to me. Draco Meteor actually misses, so I'm going to Pain Split here. I mean, it wasn't a bad result. I got a little bit more health back, and I got an extra round of toxic damage. Wasn't the worst result in the world, but it just would have brought Noivern's health down like a lot more than it already was, and then taken that toxic damage there. So Brewery would have been in the red by that time, or very, very close. Okay, Noivern's going to go for Draco Meteor this turn. Excuse me. There's no point in me going for Pain Split because it's not going to do too much. I just decided to go for Volt Switch here. That would have been my best play with the set that I was running. Doesn't quite take it out, but it's going to be a round of toxic damage, and I can probably swap in something to take that out. Okay, so I've got my Sandshrew here. Oh, sorry, it's not my Sandshrew, my Abra. Okay, got a little bit of leftover recovery there. And now, I was wondering what should I do here? Should I sack my Abra or swap it out into something else? They actually swapped out there, which was interesting. Maybe they didn't want to take it out. I'm not sure. They didn't want to die to Toxic. Okay, in comes Slurpuff. I went for the trick this turn. Like, I just trolled here because I wanted to see what item I had. And it actually get the Citrus Berry, and they get the leftovers. I activate the Citrus Berry, and I eat it. So that was hilarious. That Slurpuff is not going to get unbirded, so they probably didn't see me going for the trick there. I thought, oh, bugger this, let's go for Side Shot. Let's get some damage on this Slurpuff. Gets over half health, and the Slurpuff is going to go for Play Rough, so it doesn't even have enough health to Belly Drum. Maybe after this leftover recovery, but that'll be a very, very risky play for them. And I don't know what's going on here. There's no way I'm going to let them get a Belly Drum up. Okay, so I'm going to send in George, the Rotom Washer, and it's just going to go for Play Rough again. I don't hang on and take that one, so Rotom Wash is down. So I've got 2 Pokemon left. Think about what my options here would be. I've got Sudowoodo, nice base defense, so that was my best option. Sandshrew was a little bit iffy because I think he's still asleep at one point. Or he's just can't dish out the damage, so I can't risk a Belly Drum. Okay, Slurpuff Drain Punch, just trying to get some health back. I went for Stone Edge here, Choice Banded, and that's going to hit, and that is Slurpuff down for sure. Goodbye, that's good, getting rid of that thing. So what's left is the Noivern. We've got the Suicune left. Okay, Noivern is going to frisk out my item, seeing that I've got Choice Band. I can't swap into Sandshrew because he's not special defensive, and Noivern is going to go for the Draco Meteor here, just in case I did swap, I guess, and that's probably going to be enough to take me out anyway, with the Draco Meteor on both Pokemon. So Sudowoodo goes down, but I'm going to be able to take the Noivern out because that last little bit of toxic damage. Okay, so we're down to 2 Pokemon, my Sandshrew and the Suicune, which is interesting because they're both asleep at the moment. I didn't have a lot to hit this Suicune with. All I had was Bulldoze, and had a Choice Scarf attached to it, so all I needed to do really was go for Scald or any type of water type move, which I knew that it would have. Okay, so it's going to, obviously it's going for an attacking move here. I wake up, obviously, because I'm on the next turn. I went for Bulldoze because I thought, let's try and negate this Choice Scarf at least. I'm going to have to get like super lucky here because there's no way I'm going to be able to tank all those, like those Scalds there. It's, even with no EVs, it's going to be a 2-hit KO, barely a 2-hit KO there. Okay, I went for Rest here, but the problem was I just couldn't deal enough damage to Suicune. It was asleep as well, so I couldn't put Toxic on it, and it gets a Scald off here, obviously, and I just lived that one. Even with full health, I just barely lived. But that's about game, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. It was pretty entertaining and fun to use this Pokemon. That Abra worked out very well. I got some really nice tricks off there. That was fun. The Farfetch Flail Kill was awesome as well. And Sudowoodo being general helpful too, and Sandshrew bulking out some of those physical attacks. Poor Bombastone didn't get to do much, and Rotom Wash was pretty handy tanking those special attacks. But that's about all, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. Peace out.